basically, me and Tal are getting ready to meet Highlander. They have an autonomous drone airport.
This week we worked on defining and implementing the skeleton for our protocols, the ride-hailing and the boat charging.
As you can see here, we show some examples of the collaboration that may be enabled using DAV.
Good morning, viewers. Another week, another weekly, and in this episode I continue my quest to try to understand better the technical aspects and approach here at DAV. Vue, React, and Angular are words I heard a lot throughout this week, and hopefully by the end of this episode we'll both understand what it means. Other than that, don't miss out the exciting updates and news from the team here at DAV in our ongoing effort for transparency.
This week we worked on defining and implementing the skeleton for our protocols, the ride-hailing and the boat charging.
This week I'm going to implement the ride-hailing protocol. It means that I need to design all the different parameters of the bid and need of the driver and passenger.
So the ride-hailing protocol contains the need definition and the bid definition. So the passenger will create a need and it will be sent as a message to the network. When the service provider will receive this message, it will respond with another message that is defined as the bid, and then when the passenger will receive these bids, he will decide which one is best for him, and then they will get a consensus and the ride will happen.
Here you can see that I have in the need params a pickup location, I have destination location, this is the main parameters of the need, and in bid I have more parameters like the current vehicle locations, the type of the vehicle, manufacturer, model, and of course you have rating parameters. So what I'm going to do next after I will finish the implementation of the protocol, I will build driver and passenger scripts so I can test like a full integration test of the passenger and driver to feel how the SDK feels from the user point of view, so we can know if we need to make more changes and stuff like this.
So I basically need to prepare the SDK to support this boat charging. Kind of integration test like I want to do with the ride-hailing and to do with like boat charging.
Tal guided him to work on it and he gave him examples. He sent him to Captain Nemo on GitHub.
After Tal did the first version of API communication layer with the boat, I did the integration testing, how it communicates. If I know the kind of request and response, the protocol that boat is supporting, then I can mimic it and test it without actually communicating with the boat. I create a mocks of the boat request and response layer, and then I test my code that it's doing the right thing and providing the right responses for the right requests.
So today Anatoly, Shachar and I have a little bit of a friendly wager going.
The wager.
The three of us are developing the same kind of app using 3 different technologies. I'm working with Vue, Shachar is working with Angular, and Anatoly is lucky and got to work with React.
Angular has many angles into it.
We tried to create a proof of concept project that will test our ability to develop and move fast with a certain technology framework.
I'm already done, actually.
Shachar came up with the idea and started working about 4 hours before we even got started.
2 hours.
Who's counting?
In the end, we decided to go with React because it has a cleaner code structure, and we also have experience with React, and it's give you much more freedom to choose different libraries and implementations, while other technologies are much more opinionated on the things that you can and cannot do and how you do it.
So we're working on a deck that explains how basically an integration with DAV can enable them to reach some sort of a gateway to endless blockchain collaborations. As you can see here, we show some examples of the collaboration that may be enabled using DAV basically. Another example is automated parking, where it can be in-vehicle, the infotainment system in the car that allows the car to very easily search for parking places nearby and then pay for them, and then without the need to make any kind of interaction with the parking lot. And the last example is the automated car sharing, which is also very cool, allowing to just pay via blockchain and pay with crypto. This is it. So this is what I'm showing you guys right here.
Me and Tal are getting ready to meet Highlander, a very interesting startup. They have basically an autonomous drone airport. Today we're advancing with meetings with them. We're really going to explore some technological aspects of cooperation. היי, לי קוראים אליק. רונן אליק, נעים מאוד. מה העניינים? איזה אנרגיות? פרש. The meeting went really well. We discussed how we can actually cooperate. What we decided to do is actually introduce Highlander to different members of our DAV Alliance, members that operate within the drone industries. And we're also trying to secure for them a proper testing site based outside of Israel to further examine their technology.
This week I worked about some beautiful scenes for DAV. I made several clean illustrations in new 3D style for amazing homepage. Also, we worked new great mobile apps, moving and decentralization riding hailing apps. Follow us and we will work more better.